Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back live once again here on release day of NHL 26 to do some late night roster editing, as our first series in franchise mode NHL 26 will be coming out on Saturday, September 13th. So today, the 12th, release day. We're going through the rosters. I thought I would do it off screen, but a lot of you were saying during the franchise mode deep dive, no, we'd want to see it. We'd want to go through the process with you a little bit. So hey, we'll do it. I don't know how many people will join us for this kind of stream, but I'll give it a try. Why not double dip tonight? Exactly. We're going to double dip a little bit and see, what kind of suggestions come from the viewers as we go through the roster. We're not going to go anything too crazy. He was an 82, but he should be an 81. But we're going to look at players more for their potentials and people who are prospects, people who aren't being properly rated by EA and whatnot. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, do your best to stay awake, and when it's time to fall asleep, you fall asleep. All right. That's the deal. I want you missing out on your sleep. As soon as this is done, I'm going to record the first episode and then edit it, then upload it so it can go up tomorrow morning because I have a busy day tomorrow, so I'm the one who wants to get some sleep eventually. But there you go. So I went ahead and downloaded some custom rosters. I'm just changing the last couple of things here on YouTube. Give me a moment. Cody, welcome to the stream. I'm just doing a couple quick things here, and then we'll be ready to get into the actual editing. There we go. And now we're ready. Okay. Trust me, I'll be here to come up with distinct potentials for guys. Sleep, okay, so yeah, exactly. Nick from Down Under. Good to see you, my friend. Well, sleep right now, nothing crazy, but by the time I record the episode and edit, yeah, that's what's going to take a bit longer. So I went to roster sharing, and I chose 3 rosters that seemed the most interesting to me. I want to see what makes the most sense. 925 here. The Tactics Vasi Tugi roster. Love it. Amazing. Sleeping, yeah, that's good. It'll come sooner, though, if I don't sleep when I'm alive. Which is obviously like the gold standard, but it might be a bit too much for what I'm looking for, where usually in my franchise modes, I want just the biggest prospects and not every prospect. That's how I prefer to play my game because I have such an emphasis on the generated prospects. So there's that. There's Realistic Franchise V1 from this creator, Manishow84, added 180 prospects, and then up to future draft classes up to 2027. And I also found this one, True Chell, from Chili Con Carne. Franchise ready, all missing relevant players, which I found interesting. True player likeness and equipment on all created players. 26, 27, 28 draft classes, all leagues edited. That's the only thing that scares me. Enjoy. So we're going to look at those 3 rosters, and whichever one we like the most, we'll use that as the roster that we'll work off of, because EA rosters, I don't want to waste my time with that. So, active roster. Let's see. So we'll start with the gold standard, as I mentioned, Tactics Vasi Tugi roster. And if we go to Creation Zone, where is that? There it is, Creation Zone. We should see them all here. Yeah, we're back, Hobbsy. Of course, there's the classic glitch. You gotta go backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. AFL 26 live series incoming for Nick. Hey, you never know. You gotta switch to this, then switch back to this. Always fun. If this could word load. I don't even know if it's loading. Let's try again. And no, they're not here. Why would they be? Maybe the stream will end in the next 2 minutes because we can't even create a roster sharing to work. And what are we doing? What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here, EA? What are we doing? Have we heard of any glitches related to created rosters, ladies and gentlemen? Let's try going back here. Creation Zone. Okay, so this one works. So let's take a look at this one. Like Axel Brongel Larson. Who are some of these players? Like, honestly, I just don't know them. Let me look. Like, who is Axel Brongel Larson? Axel Brongel Larson. He's 17, playing over in Sweden. Potential. So high top 60. So guys who are... this isn't bad because it's going to help to what's the word I'm looking for? I guess the level of talent of defensemen in the NHL come the future. Alex Bump. Like, I don't want to have every single guy here. Alex Bump. Like, who's this? Do we want to bother having a former 5th round pick of the Flyers Does he really have high top 9 potential? I don't know. Alex Bump. Like some of these guys I would just want to remove because I just don't want too much of an excess. Aiden Fink. From the Predators. Former 7th round pick. Like he's 20 years old, 7th round pick. High top. Really, he's high top 9. A 7th round pick. Yeah, you know what, Andrew, you're right. Bump might make the team, but Fink is a guy that, come on. I don't think he's going to be making the team. So it might be a bit too much to go through this one. So let's back out for a second. Again, it's a great roster, just not necessarily for me. That was Realistic Franchise V1, I think it was. Let me delete this. Let me try True Chell. True Chell. Creation. Or did maybe Vassie's roster doesn't have created players on it? I don't know. I don't know. He has Pennsylvania State, Adam Benak, Aiden Bouchard, Axel Olofsson, Adam Gajan, Gritziuk, yes, over on the Devils now, coming over from the KHL, Alexis Joseph, yeah, Koromyslov, like Koromyslov. I can see a guy that we want to be having here. 7th round pick of the Blues, and never came over. He's been in the KHL his whole career. So, you don't want every single NHL affiliated prospect? How will we be able to watch you develop our favorite sleeper 6-year wait project? I'm sorry. And there's quite a few. William Whitelaw. What if we just did anybody who's only a 1st round pick? Or a 2nd round pick, like some of the bigger ones here. Maddox Schultz, 15 years old. Medium franchise, really? Maddox Schultz, who's this? 15-year-old Maddox Schultz. He's playing with the Regina Pats, really? Interesting. Didn't even know that guy. He has franchise potential. Might be a bit too crazy for me to have franchise potential guys like that so far out. Malek l'Italien. Michael Hage, guy like that is nice to see. Mikhail Guliev. Liam Pugh. LJ Mooney. Low elite. Like LJ Mooney being low elite. As a Canadiens fan, I love that, but it's a bit too much. Come on, Logan Hensler, please. It's too much probably. Can I go back and see? Back to roster sharing. I need to find a more simple roster. Or we find one we like and I'll just off-screen delete all the people that are excess, you know? Yeah, it's true. Sean Day, legend. At least the 1st and 2nd rounders, yeah. Yeah, I agree. So, realistic franchise up to 2027. I like that this one has till 2028. Maybe we'll stick on this one then. But how does the NHL look? Ready for franchise? Here, let me show that to you again. Sorry. Ready for franchise. Backed by requirements, user for NCAA players with NHL rights, few prospects, minor re-rates. Okay, that could be my guy actually. Let's see this. This could be my guy. And are we on the right one? It looks like we're still on the last one. Hold on a sec. Yes, ready for franchise. Let's make sure. Sorry, rosters, edit player. No, sorry, wrong place. Creation zone is what I want. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, a lot less here. Have my EA interview coming up, says Cagney. Job requirement includes 10 hours per week, no knowledge of the NHL, no social media accounts, extensive experience in AI conversation modeling. Hey, you're going to be a slam dunk. Congrats on the job. Alex Gagne. Alex Gagne. He got added to this? Alex Gagne, what's his story again? Alex Gagne, 6th round pick of the Lightning, got signed by the Avalanche after being with the U of New Hampshire this summer. Okay, I guess. Charlie Corrado? Who's that? Corrado? Like a different way to spell Corrado? 2nd round pick of the Hurricanes. Okay, that makes sense. Medium top 9, I might bump that. 42 points, Pennsylvania. Cole Eiserman. High top 9, Cole Eiserman. Okay, I'm definitely going to change that. But just that they're created already helps me. Cullen Potter, Cole Reshny. Like, what are some of these potentials? Yeesh. Serrato? No, that's for... I can't as an Italian. As someone who's Italian, I can't do that. That's like Cicero, but it's Cicero. I can't do it. Dean Letourneau, medium top 9 for the Bruins. Prokhorov, Gavin McKenna, very good. Ryabkin, Hagens. What's Hagens? Hagens high elite, really. And McKenna, medium franchise. Yeah, makes sense. Jack Ivankovic, Ivan Kovic. He's not in the game anymore. Jack Ivankovic. What happened? Did he go to a team or something? Is he? Where is he playing now? Isn't he still in the OHL? Shouldn't he already be in the game with Oshawa? Hold on a second. If he's on Oshawa. So this is the created one. Oh, he's going in. He's going NCAA. That's why. Well, thank you for saying that. Preds draft pick. Right, of course, but going NCAA. Okay. That might be my roster, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll work off of it from there. Then we can say, are we missing anybody? He was in Brampton. Now he's going to... actually, I wonder if EA has him there, though, but if he's going to NCAA. Sorry, I'll look one more time. OHL... Brampton, Porter Martone's there. No picture for Porter Martone? Are you serious? He had a picture in NHL 25! Oh, wait, he's going in. This is the created Porter Martone. Oh, okay, I was going to say, hang on a second. Alright, that's the created version. Back to this. Oh, no, I didn't play Creation Zone. All right, so let's go slowly through it then. EA needs to get those NCAA right to tell me about it. Cole Eiserman. What are we going to do for Cole Eiserman? I'm going to say high top 6. Let's edit him. Eiserman. Let's go. 25 goals and 36 points with Boston this past year. Martin going NCAA. Yeah, Real Deal Prime. Love to see those emojis in the chat. Those exclusive channel member emojis. Medium top 6. High franchise after the Isles series. Yeah. High top 6 or medium top 6 for Cole Eiserman. Speed, body checking. I think puck control can be higher than that. Puck control. What did he do these past couple of years? Yeah, not big on the passing so much. Pass shoot bias makes sense. Power. The power, it's always... I find the power is wonky. Let's put the accuracies to 80 already. Crazy shot. I think 80 makes sense even today. The power will take time. Acceleration, he's a fast skater. Deking. 81 maybe, let's say. High top 6 or low elite, says Cody. I think I'm at more in the high top 6 camp. Martone's my whipping boy in the Isles series. I suppose he proved me wrong in the end. He did. Hand-eye 66, come on. Offensive awareness can go up. Let's say even like 83, but defensive awareness, yeah, 75 or whatever. Discipline is fine. Stick checking is nothing special. Shot blocking, yeah. How's this for Cole Eiserman? High top 974, or high top 674. Now into his D+2 season at, well, he just turned 19. And he's assigned to the Islanders, yes. The 59 faceoffs are weird to me. I hate just weird things like that. I'm going to make it, if he's not good at faceoffs, I'll put it like 55 or something. 59, that just feels so weird. No one in the entire game has that. There you go. Alright, that's Cole Yzerman. We'll go through the real prospects after. We'll stay with the created ones first. If there's nothing egregious, we're not going to say anything. Alex Gagne, 73, medium top 60. You stop me if there's anything egregious. Charlie Corrado, 72, medium top 9. Yeah, no need to... They're just assigned to random teams when they're in NCAA. Cole Yzerman, 74, high top 6. Cullen Potter, 75, high top 9. Flames prospect. Cullen Potter, remind me... Was he a late first? Yeah, he was, 32nd overall. I think high top 9 works for Cullen Potter. Maybe 75 is a bit high out of the draft, though. Yeah, I think that's a bit high out of the draft. Yeah, I like Potter, too. But 75 out of the draft, barely a first-round pick. Way higher than Yzerman, even, initially here with this roster. Potter's going to come down. He can stay high top 9. He's just barely a 75, huh? Potter, he's 5'10". Endurance. Puck control. Probably something more in the 72 range, yeah. Something like this. He's fast. It's the offensive and defensive awarenesses that do everything pretty much. Shot blocking 68, really? How good is he defensively? I couldn't tell you exactly. Let's bring it down a little bit here. Fighting skill, stick checking down to 80. Shot blocking is really low. Is it that low? Stick checking. Is he a two-way forward? Let's go back up here. Maybe the speed's just a bit too much then. Puck control and passing. Yeah, he had 9 assists in 35 games. Let's bring the passing. If Yzerman's passing is that low, let's bring his passing a little bit down as well. Let's try that for Cullen Potter. 72 makes sense to me. Okay, that's Potter. Cole Reshny, also Flames pick. Same draft. Reshny was 18th overall. 92 points in 62 games in the dub. Arizona State guy, have his rights to my Flint Firebirds save in HLM, but he didn't report. Really? Whoa. Reshny, I think this works for Reshny. Some attributes might not be exactly what we think about him, but to say he's a 74 with medium top 6 potential makes sense for me, for him in the Flames system. Carson Williams, undrafted. Dean Letourneau, medium top 9 grinder. I think that's probably already generous. 3.5-star physical. Yeah. Danil Prokhorov, 74, medium top 6. Let's see, Prokhorov. He is coming off of 27 points in 43 games in the MHL. Second round pick of the Islanders. No, it doesn't matter with where they're going or anything like that. We can send them to any team, no matter where they're going NCAA-wise. 74, medium top 6 for Prokhorov. Sniper. 20 goals in 43 games in the MHL. 85 shot power already. That feels odd to me. So, to give shot power that high to these guys. Some NHLers don't even have that. As a second rounder out of the draft, I don't think, probably a little bit long. Would high top 9 be considered middle 6 potential, or that's something that we can dream? Yeah, kind of. We could kind of think of it like that. It'll never get added, but we can kind of think of it like that. I'd say maybe high top 9. Cam York guy, welcome to the stream. Medium top 6 or high top 9 for Prokhorov. He's what? He is a big boy. Yeah, 6'5". Yeah, let's keep the physicality up there for sure. Not much of a passer, it seems like. Shot power, let's bring it down a little. But accuracies can go up. Strength can be there. Agility has to come. Durability, deking, aggressiveness, all that. Offensive awareness, let's bring it down a tad. Defensive, yeah, defensive awareness, come on now. Let's not go too crazy. Stick checking, down to 80. Shot blocking, I don't think he's a big shot. I mean, he's a big boy. 73. No, we didn't make anybody. We're going through a created roster, and we're going to work through it. Verhoff, we didn't get to him. We're going alphabetically. High top 9 works for me. Let's get him to a 72. There you go. That's better for Prokhorov in my mind, for the Islanders system. Pretty much anybody who's a first or second round pick. Okay, Gavin McKenna, 80 medium franchise. Yes, no problem. Ryabkin, medium bottom 6. What? That's crazy. Medium bottom 6. Second round pick, 2025 draft, yeah, in USHL. I don't think he's going to be, like, there's probably more hype around him than what he'll ever reach, but medium bottom 6, come on now. At least medium top 9, but I would think probably high top 9. Yeah, medium top 6 or high top 9. Even low top 6, but those guys might never grow, that's the problem. I think he probably fits the low top 6 category more. But does that kind of curse him? I don't know. I might go low top 6 here. Hopefully it's not a curse, but... Okay. Let's try that for Ryabkin. Next, James Hagens, Boston Bruins, high elite. Are you okay with James Hagens at high elite? The 8th overall pick in the 2025 draft. 7th overall pick. James Hagens, high elite or medium elite? Yeah, he was a big faller, so maybe low top 6 works. I agree. I think it works, Hobbsy. Medium elite or high elite on James Hagens? Medium. All right, let's go medium. That's why I love having all you here. And feel free to keep an eye on the player types as well. It doesn't really matter anymore in franchise mode, but we can keep an eye if any of them like make 0 sense. Like Hagens is a two-way forward, right? I don't know about that. Are we keeping him a two-way forward or what? Medium elite James Hagens, 90 speed, really. Let's bring the speed down just by 1. Passing 83, I like that. Playmaker for Hagens? Are okay with that, everybody? I think it makes sense. Good defensively, but offense is his game. Okay. Yeah, the face doesn't look like him at all. But I don't care about faces. If we had generated prospect pictures in the game, I would care. Yeah, first I was playing. Okay, so we'll keep him playmaker. This is what we have so far on the side, if you can see as we scroll down. Enforcer, even. Ivankovic, yes, he is high starter. I think that's okay for high starter. Second round pick there for the Preds, high starter. Jackson Smith of the Avalanche. Jackson Smith, was he in the 20s? No, 14th, actually. And that's a mistake here. The person who made this roster put him on Colorado. He's on Columbus. Good catch here. Okay, so Jackson Smith, offensive defenseman, 76 medium elite as a 14th overall pick. Yeah, medium top 4, and let's put him in Columbus. This is why I love to be going through this with everybody. So keep him Tri-City Americans, but change him from Colorado to Columbus. I was thinking, I thought I got drafted in the teens, but I said Colorado didn't pick in the teens. Oh, okay, the guy just didn't click it one more time. So Columbus Blue Jackets, drafted by Smith going to Penn State, will play with McKenna. Ah, bang, there you go. So we're going to have medium top 4 for Jackson Smith. bring it down. Let's bring everything down a little. 88 shock, we'll bring it down a little bit here. His shooting accuracies are the same as like the snipers who we're seeing over here. Come on. Something like that. Yeah, Cagney's are all the NCAA questions. Exactly. He's 6'3". He'll keep the strength high enough. Gives me the awarenesses where things change. And shot blocking 77. Okay. Offensive and defensive awarenesses. They don't have to change that much. Both to 78 maybe. Penn State's my family team. My dad and I grew up State College and graduated top in his class for science out of 5K students. Wow, lots to be proud of there. I'm not that smart. Hey, Halaby would be much easier if they just added NCAA to the game. Of course, Halabys, who have been here since, what, NHL 20? The Halabys are here for NHL 26 now. That's heritage. That's heritage. Thanks for being here. Stick checking, let's bring it down. I don't mind putting him high overall because defense needs help. 76 was a bit too high, but 74, fine. Okay. Back to it. So now he's with Columbus. Keaton Verhoff, yes. Yes, this is a data heritage moment. Logan Hensler. Hobbs, would you say he's a defensive defenseman? Hensler. Logan Hensler, 23rd overall pick. 6'2". Are we putting him in that defensive defenseman category? High top 6D. That might not be bad. Or do we go... Or would medium top 4 make a bit more sense? Probably medium top 4. And two-way D. Okay. Medium top 4, two-way D. That changes his overall to 71. Interesting. High top 6, the disrespect. High franchise is the way to go. Yeah, you got it. Halaby, of course, mate. But it is 4 a.m. in my country, so I should go to sleep probably. Yes, you should. Gonna check the replay. Yes, it will be available. And by evening for you tomorrow, the first episode of our franchise mode series will be up. And anything that we see big on Hensler to change? I don't want to get too picky with this. Face-offs, pretty much everyone at 50 face-offs is how I like to keep it. Offensive awareness at 73. Fighting skills, put it to 65. Stick checking, let's put that to 79. But let's bring the defensive awareness down to 77 maybe. There you go. Alright, let's keep it at 71. Might be going in a bit, data. Oh no, Cody, you've been here for so long. Thank you for all the contributions you've been making for the streams tonight. Alright. We're almost done here. All the big ones are getting taken care of. Next up, Luke Misa, high bottom 6. Oh wait, no, this is Luke Misa? Wait, hold on. Okay, Luke Misa, 5th round pick of the Flames, who is now with Carolina? What? Hold on. Someone tell me, what am I missing here about Luke Misa? 5th round pick of the Flames in 2024. 85 points in 67 games. Is he not in Calgary? Yeah, he's on the Flames. So someone, yeah, put Carolina instead of Calgary by accident then. Medium top 9 at least, or even high top 9? Yeah, high top 9, I think. I like those totals in juniors. There you go. Yeah, just a little mistake here by the person who made the roster. No problem. And we'll go high top 9. 73 at his age now? Yeah, could do that probably. I think high top 9, low top 6 is more that Ryabkin category for me, I think. We had him in the next series and he had medium top 6. Did he? Okay, so not making the jump, I guess maybe has lowered him a little bit. Yeah, high top 9 works for me. Fighting skill. Let's get it to 50 for him. Yeah, I guess 73 works at his age now. At his age, well, because he's what? Is he 20? He's 19 going on 20. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Albie. Appreciate it, man. You and your brother. Big hello to everybody. So Misa's there. Luke Scherer. Jays win 6-1. Love it. Michael Hage in Montreal. Oh, high top 9. Come on. Michael Hage is medium top 6. Am I... Hold on. But this is why I do it with all of you here. Am I delusional to say Michael Hage medium top 6? Let me look up the numbers again here. Michael Hage. Where is he? Thoughts on the Georgiev signing? Yeah, too many goalies over there, but not bad for Buffalo to have a guy like him there. 34 points in 33 games with U of Michigan, 21st overall pick, 75 points the year before with the Chicago Steel. You'll learn, Cody. We're all learning. Yeah, we're going to go medium top 6 on Michael Hage. I think 75 is okay for him as well. Okay, Scherer, Hage. Next up, Porter Martone, medium elite. Yeah, because he's a medium elite. James Hagen's medium elite. Yeah, Porter Martone, medium elite, I think is fine. Martone, Riker Lee. High bottom 6. Who's this again? Riker Lee. 26th overall pick in this past draft. 68 points in 58 games in the USHL. First round, just being a first round pick alone should be higher than high bottom 6. High top 9 again, probably. Okay, he went first round. It was a bit of a reach pick, I see. But I think, yeah. And this isn't the game that's calling him bottom 6. This is just a custom roster. So I'm okay with bumping him up to high top 9. But 74 overall, that's a bit too crazy. So high top 9. Let's bring... He had some very good point totals, but let's bring the passing down a bit. Pass shoot bias. Is he more of a sniper? Yeah, 7 for the pass. 85 shot power, come on. Let's bring it down to 81, 81 maybe. Scored 31 goals in the USHL. Agility, strength, 6 foot. He's a two-way forward? You're saying here, or what he actually should be? Offensive awareness. Let's bring that down. Stick checking. Down to 72. I need to go a little bit more, I think. A guy like him. Can't have everybody being in that same category. Puck control to 80. Passing is 81. It seems to be something he's really good at. Agility to 80. That doesn't really do much, though. Balance, face-offs. He's a winger. Lower speed a little bit. If I go to 84 speed and 84 acceleration, does that go into the equation a bit? Durability, deking, aggressiveness, poise, hand-eye, shot blocking. The awarenesses are already where the lowest they can go, pretty much. I have to bring them down to 76, 76 on the awarenesses. He's 18, turning 19. It's a tough one. I'm going to keep it like that, actually. 71 makes me more comfortable than 72, and even that's a bit too much, I think. But we're not going to break our heads over every little thing. Hey, Argentina scoring tough to try to the EA roster. Broncos has medium top 6 deep potential. Yeah, we're going to work on that. We're going to definitely work on that. Sasha Boumdien on the Jets. High top 4D, that probably works out. I like Boumdien. Boumdien. Great name to say. Boomsien. 13 points in 40 games at Boston University, 28th overall pick. Maybe medium top 4D instead of high top 4D. And bring down the offensive awareness. Yeah. Okay. Medium top 4. Is he this fast? I know he's fast, but is he this fast? 90 speed? That's just, it's going to grow even more. It's going to be 99 before you know it. So let's bring it to 87 maybe. Puck control, passing. Boomsien. Let me see this again. Boomsien. Boomsien, 3 goals, 13 points in 40 games. Not that. A good thing Cagney's here. Let's go to 10. It's not that much of a shooter. Let's keep it probably 11. Speed down. Slap shot. Okay, the shooting accuracies can go down. Puck rusher and power play guy. Interesting. So we'll keep the passing there. Yeah, Boomsien will probably do a season in Sweden. Deking aggressiveness. Let's move the awarenesses here. Shot blocking 76. Yeah, Boomsien's good. 73. I want to be a bit more generous to the defensemen because of how hard it is to get them to grow. So I'll be a bit more generous to guys like Boomsien. We'll keep him at 73, but medium top 4D. Boomsien. Tynan Lawrence. Tynan Lawrence. Don't know about him. Medium elite. Vigo Bjork. Heard about him. Medium top 6. Will Horkoff. Penguins pick top 10, right? Oh boy. Will Horkoff. William Horkoff. 10 points in 18 games at U of Michigan. Oh no, that wasn't the top 10 pick. Who was that guy who went top 10 again? It was Kindle. Horkoff. No, but Horkoff probably works then. Vigo disrespected? Okay, we'll go back there. Horkoff turned the skating down. Okay, let's see what the skating is for him. High top 9, but we'll bring the skating down then. 83 speed. 84 acceleration. 4 goals in 18 games. 2 goals in 7. He's never been a big scorer, it looks like, at all. Two-way forward, right, Will Horkoff? Two-way forward, yeah. So defensive awareness can be higher than offensive awareness. That's fine. 73 probably. Power forward, you think? Yeah, he is 6'4". Power forward or two-way forward? Yes, Palm, I did see the franchise crash. How does that happen again? There's a couple of different ones that that can come about. Eight works. We'll go power forward then. Let's see how that changes the overall. He's met a 73. All right, let's do that. Let's go back to Vigo Bjork. Vigo. High top 6. We're going to put in medium elite. Players that develop no contest X Factors crashed the game. Yes, didn't see if there was other X Factors. Wonderful. No contest. Well, I heard about the quick draw. Now if they develop no contest, it crashes the game. Wonderful. I'm going to start the series and not even be able to play it. Alright, Vigo. There you go. I'm going to use that going forward, in my opinion, for TJ Lawrence, two-way forward. Let's see this. TJ Lawrence. Oh, sorry, Tynan Lawrence. Tynan. Lawrence, 54 points in 56 games with the Muskegon Lumberjacks. 75 is a bit much, but it's going to be 75 out of the draft once he gets there. Let's see. Same power as accuracy all the way over here. 81s, isn't it? No. Bring that down a little bit. Faceoff's 82 already. Ooh. So maybe he is a two-way forward. Shot blocking, he has the good defensive awareness. So bring the offensive awareness. Well, the offensive awareness wasn't bad either. The katanas, I know. How is that going to go here? 75 is too high for this guy. Downloaded the same roster. Potentials are kind of whack. Yeah. Oh, what a coincidence. Yeah, we played around with them. And we still have a few more players. We'll create some ourselves after this, and then we'll go through the rest who are already in the game and see what has to be changed. Tokyo travel schedule. Puck control comes down. Maybe still, it's not doing anything here to this guy. Finally, 85 agility. 74 out of the draft he'll be, unless something changes in him there. And we'll call him... Actually, we didn't even change him into 2-way yet, so I might change things right now. 73, yeah, two-way forward. Even Ryabkin was bottom 6. We are having a live stream series, Cam New York guy. We're going to have a recorded series and a live stream series this NHL 26. Good news. And William Moore. William Moore. Only medium top 9? 51st overall. Yeah, kind of like Ryabkin in that low top 6 kind of category. Live series, wait and see. High top 9 for Will Moore, or do we go low top 6? I'd sort of go high upside by low ceiling for Moore, but low ceiling. However that works with EA. So that translates probably more to high top 9. That definition of William Moore. Whereas high elite in our Canucks series. Yeah, of course, in our Canucks series, good old William Moore when he came to be a top 6 player in Vancouver, of course. We could bump him to a 70 maybe. Body checking. What's the shoot pass here? 10 goals, 20. I'd probably bump it up 1. There. What else? He was amazing. He was high end out of the youth, but not amazing with the national team development program. Gotcha. 90 discipline, that's nice. 80 stick checking, 69 shot blocking. What's this guy take to get to 70? To get him to 70, he has to have like 85 shot blocking. You know what? Let's give him the 80 offensive awareness. He's an offensively minded kind of guy. There you go. All right, so that's all the created players in this roster. That covers a lot of them that I'd want to have in a franchise mode series. This is all like the NCAA guys especially. Now, who are we missing? For example, right off the bat, I think it's Trey Augustine that's missing. Hold on, Hobbsy had sent me a list. Oh, Hobbsy had spoken to me about that off screen too. Hold on. Just more recently. Okay, so... Fowler for sure. Yes, Hobbsy, I see that. Do you want me to do it for you? I guess I can't do it now. Yeah, I'll have to do it when we're off screen. I see you're checking it. But yeah, but let's start with the big ones. I want TJ Mooney to be a superstar. All right, so TJ Mooney. Let's get to some creation here. No, LJ Mooney, right? Yeah, LJ Mooney. Respect the rights of others. Provide only content. Okay, of course, of course, of course. Fowler, Augustine for sure. So Fowler, Augustine, Mooney. Who else are we thinking? LJ. Yeah, I don't know why I said TJ. I think I had TJ. What was that? TJ Tynan or whatever. Okay. What's the potential? Think about that. So LJ Mooney. Player type on Mooney. Well, he's at home. He's a center. Let me do this first. Pro Team Canadians. Year drafted 2025. Well, I have to fix his. Shoots right. He's 5'7", 162. Yeah, probably a playmaker. Yeah, not a grinder. Playmaker, center. What number does he wear? LJ Mooney jersey. 25. I see 18. Call it 18, I think, here. Yeah, I'm seeing 18. Okay, year drafted. I have to change his birth date. March 8th, 2007. Which makes me feel old. March 8th, 2007. In West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Can we just put Pennsylvania, USA? Yeah. Pennsylvania, USA. Now you're drafted would be 2025. Great. Okay. We'll give him potential. Think about it. I'm going to put Dunder Mifflin. Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'll put medium top 9. What did the Elite Prospects guide say on him? Elite Pros. Let me see if I can. Where is this draft guide? There it is in my files on my computer. Let's see. Mooney. Deny. Mooney. Sorry, bear with me for a moment. LJ Mooney is there. Tiny at physical winger with dynamic skating and handling. So his best things are his skating, his handling. Okay, so skating. Let's give him 84 speed. Body checking, not great, but he plays tiny yet physical. He's injured for a year and struggled, but was. Let me see the rest of your comment. Was Magic at the U18s. Logan Cooley's cousin. I had no idea. So he's physical, but not big. So put 74. Endurance, whatever, 80. Puck control, he has the Magic. Passing, 79, he's got it. We'll say playmaker 9 out of 15 on the bias there. Yeah, he's not much. Roger McQueen, yes. Make a big list. Maybe in that DM Hobbs, you can make like a refined list of the biggest ones. McQueen, Augustine, Fowler, Mooney, whatever. And we'll get those done here. I don't know how McQueen wasn't already created, unless he's in the game somehow, but anyways. Thank you, Hobbsy. Agility. He's agile, right? Let's see here. Dynamic skating. So yeah, he's agile. Strength. Got that dog in him, it says. So we'll give him the 80 strength. Why not? 78 strength. Acceleration, we'll call it 85. Balance 80. Face-offs. Center, give him a 70. Durability, he was injured, right? So we'll go 70 as well. Deking, 78. Aggressiveness, yeah, seems like he's got that dog in him, 82. Poise, 75, we'll call it. Hand-eye. Shot blocking, probably like 70. Offensive awareness now, here's where the overall comes up. Defensive awareness, maybe 74. 70, oh, I gotta bring that down a little, hold on. Discipline, 75. Fighting skill, 60. And stick checking, 74. And we made him too good. We did. Give me a sec here. Offensive awareness can go down then. Unless someone has a better... Hobbsy looking at Puckpedia's reserve non-roster, unless there's a better place to look. That's a good idea. 70 overall? That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, 70 overall. Why not? We're not taking over the Canadians in this next series anyways. 70 is too high? Alright. I'll go back. What can we take down then? He's fast. Endurance. Some things just don't really matter to the overall, though. That's why. Defense too high? Alright. See, it doesn't have much of an impact, though. I have to go all the way down. Even at 36 shot blocking, it doesn't do anything, so it just has no effect, pretty much. Deking. Laterno's already... Yeah, Laterno's good to go. Hey, Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Cole Caulfield, Lane Hudson hybrid. It's a playmaker, so passing is going to have a lot of impact. Boy, I'm doing a lot of different things here. Balance. What's holding him up at a 70 here? No, Cagney, we need your help. There we go. 76 hand-eye's gonna make it happen. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. All right, that's Mooney. Next up, let's go Trey Augustine up next. Trey Augustine. Second round pick in 2023 over in Michigan State. Trey Augustine, the Emperor. Augustine. We'll call him hybrid, I guess. Everyone's pretty much hybrid. Trey Augustine. What's his jersey number going to be? Jersey. Is he just number 1? Is that it? Looks like he wears number 1 with USA. And Michigan State as well. Alright, number 1. Is Logan in the chat? Logan Cooley? Logan Hobbsy? Pro Team Detroit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The stickiness of the menus, that's what makes people have issues when they create their roster. Number 1, lovely. So yeah, Detroit. Year drafted. Hold on, let's put his birthday in. Catches left, yes. Goalie stance 1, sure. 6'1", 179. Fight. February 3rd, 2005. 23rd, sorry. That means he was drafted in 2023. And he was born in Michigan. Makes sense, Michigan boy in Detroit. Where's Michigan? No, Michigan? South Lyon, Michigan. What's close to South Lyon, Michigan? I was going to say Detroit. Is Michigan on this list? Yes, it is. Let's say that. Keep colors when traded? No. Oh, do I have to give them contracts? I didn't realize that. The ones that we're creating, are the... Yeah, that's true. I haven't been giving contracts. I'm not sure if I have to. I'll go back and look at that in a minute. Trey Augustine, are we going to call him high starter? What do we think for Trey Augustine? Some great numbers with Michigan State University. Really great numbers. World Junior Under 20 Championships. He's been great there too. Minimally probably a bit too much. High starter might make more sense. And then from here, what's he best at? Glove low, glove high? I couldn't tell you. But Trey Augustine's scouting report. Glove positioning is excellent. Great, says Dover Prospects. High starter, says Mighty Joe. Okay. Coming in from strong that front awareness. Okay, so let's give the glove the most love. Speed, he's fast. Jack Phillips, welcome to the stream. Medium starter, I find, is always a good balance. One good year and they'll grow, or they'll be approximately 84. True, but I feel like medium starter doesn't differentiate him enough at the same time, though. Trouble is they have 0 add, so high starter kind of gives you help there too. Not a big difference between medium and high starter, but it does give him more trade value. I think he should after the season he just had in Michigan State. So I think I think we'll do high starter. But I hear what you're saying, and I agree. Breakaway, rebound control, poise. Islander Fanatic, good evening. Just joining. You have decided which team you're using for the next franchise. It's in the poll, but as long as people still have time to vote, there's a poll on the channel. If you click on Data 782 and go to posts, there's a poll that has been posted, and the winner of that poll will be our next team. Also, he's not as good as guys like Gibson or Knight coming out of the NHL to BH. I'm not sure how he'll translate to NHL, but he is the Emperor, so yeah. Passing, angles, aggressiveness, durability, and vision. 73 for a guy who was drafted in 2023. I think 73 at this point is good. That means in the real world, he's going back to Michigan State again, is he? Is that what it is, Cagney? But then the year after, one more year in that, then you can go to the AHL the year after that. Maybe down to a 72, but around that range. Okay, gotcha. Is he durable? Sure he is. Trey Augustine. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late, no problem. Somewhat ironically, I was in the midst of my final NHL 25 franchise mode. How about that? But I'm here now. Great, thanks Sam, appreciate it. We did a little deep dive earlier, now we're doing the roster editing. Trey Augustine at 72. We'll try that. Okay, next up, Jacob Fowler. Let me go ahead and do this. Dan, sorry I'm late, even though I'm the one who told you to do this. That's alright. Jacob Fowler. Fowler, do we go medium elite on Fowler? I wonder. Jacob Fowler. My fiance went on a 45-minute post-work rant. Oh, totally understandable that I take any anger that I had in my heart for you back. All right, Jacob Fowler. That's fair on a Friday night. There you go. Jacob Fowler. Hybrid. Is there a preset list of prospects we're seeing made? I'm already going, like I downloaded a custom roster and we're working off of that, and now I'm adding ones that weren't there. That's pretty much what we're doing now. Looking for pretty much any player who was a first or second round pick who isn't in the game. Hey, Cagney, I'll have you on as a guest. Jacob Fowler. What number does he wear? Looks like, is it 29? With the Rocket, did he wear number 1? I see 1 as well as 29 for Jacob Fowler. Well, if he's on the Canadians, 1 will never, that's retired, so may as well give him 29. I see he wears 1 though as well. Well, 29, get used to it, I guess. Montreal. Catches left, yes. He is 6'2", 214. No fights. Born November 24th, 2004. Okay. In Melbourne, Florida. Oops. Can we just put Florida? There we go. Florida, USA. So that means he's able to draft 2023. There you go. So Fowler, are we okay with medium elite? On Jacob Fowler. Cerebral goaltender has to adapt his subpar skating and fluidity in his style. His cross-crease movements can be pretty choppy. He's not super agile then. Okay, okay. Good technique, keeps everything in front of him, sometimes out of position too much. So good positioning, but maybe not the agility. Anyone, he played in the AHL. He's now 20, going on 21. Yeah, it should be a high enough overall here. We don't want to cheap him out. Let's give him some respect. Something like that. So speed is not great, it said, right? He's cerebral, but not the fastest. Okay. Nor the most agile. That being said, cerebral, he knows when to make that poke check. Endurance, don't see why not. Breakaways. Rebound control. Recovery might be a bit difficult with the agility. Poise. Passing. Angles. Puck playing frequency, whatever. Aggressiveness, let's give it to him. 77. Durability, don't see why not. And vision. Cerebral. So let's give him the vision. 73 overall for Jacob Fowler. I think that makes perfect sense to me. 81 vision for Jacob Fowler. Medium elite in the Canadian system. Now, do we need to be adding entry-level contracts to these players? Like, for example, Cole Eisman. Did this guy give his players contracts to make sure they don't go like RFA or whatever? Here. He is not giving any contract. Okay. Hopefully that's okay then. I'm going to run a simulation before, like a trial sim, to make sure everything works well. Okay, so who else is missing here? Oh, where can I assign Trey Augustine to? I guess pretty much any team. Can we juice some Jets prospects? We'll go through the real ones soon. I'm talking about created prospects first. So let's assign Jacob Fowler's gonna go where? The NLA maybe. I remember I sent him the NLA in the last roster that I had. Where's the NLA? Harabel's in the game, I think. National League. Thanks, Hobbsy. Harabel, hasn't he played in the NHL? Or like what? Harabel? He hasn't, but I thought I recalled him being in the game. Isaac Howard, good call. Maddox Schultz, we could add. The thing is, I don't want to go too deep into future draft classes because the game generates so many good players. That's the thing. Okay, LJ Mooney. Assign team. We'll throw him somewhere in the OHL. Congratulations, you have a one-way ticket to Peterborough. Who's left? Trey Augustine. Which team needs a goalie here? I'll send you to the NLA as well. You can play with what's his name? Jacob Fowler. Let's go to Zurich Lions. Everybody's assigned to a team? Alright. Okay, so now, who's left to create? We said, is Harabel in the game? Let me see this. Harabel's a Coyotes prospect. Actually, if we go in that franchise mode that we had before, or we had going earlier, I wonder. Oh yeah, Switzerland's beautiful. I'd consider living there too if I didn't have all the things I have going on in my life. So their drafted CHL teams are typically listed. Oh really? I didn't know that teams had. Oh okay, that's a good idea. Thanks, Sam. Good call. If anybody wants to pull up the CHL drafted teams of Augustine, Fowler, Mooney, and who else we make? Is that it? That would be great. Harabel's not in the game. Really? I thought he was. I thought I had seen him in the game once. Okay, Harabel. We'll go make him now. No, Shimashchev. Yes. Yeah, he's got to be in the game. Dimitri. Who did I have in previous years? I want to try and remember. Like even Victor Eklund, right? Let's go do Harabel here. Harabel scouting report. What can we say about Michael Harabel? Big body, moves fluidly, could grow with further refinement. Towers over, very tall. Okay, good to know. 6-6. Gabe Perrault, yes, he's in the game. Gabe Perrault is in the game. Boomzian, yeah, we did Boomzian. I don't know how guys like Vasi do this for so many hours on end. Belorad. Okay, sure, we'll call him that. Yeah, I need a lead for Hrabal. What's his jersey number? Hrabal, jersey. They don't even know what I'm talking about. Hockey, my friend, hockey. What's he wearing over here? 30? Alright, we'll give him 30. He's in Utah now. I say drafted by Arizona? No way. Fashmo legend. He shoots. I think he catches left, yes. Is Adam Gajan, whatever his name is? I have to create him too. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of guys to create. Let's get to work here. Okay, Hrabal 6'6", 209. Born January 20th, 2005. From Prague, Czech Republic. That goes so fast, but everything else is molasses. Drafted in 2023. Great. Medium elite for sure. Him now, he is 20, 2 years there. Yeah, I don't want to go crazy high in overall, but he should be ready soon enough. We'll give Michael Hrabal a nice overall. The guy, he's good. Just 80s, bunch of 80s. He has speed, he has agility. Some things lower than others. Oh, I don't know. Like, who's like this guy? Like Max Plant DB. Yeah, former second round. He's a second round pick. He should be in there. We got to create him. I might have to just do some of this off screen. You're just gonna watch me create tons of guys forever here. I just need a list. We need to agree on a list. Maybe I'll stop the created players. I'll have a list and I'll work on them. Now let's get to real world players, and you can give me suggestions on those. I can just create all night long. Make a list, Cagney. Send that. Go to the channel members. Maybe all the channel members can put that in the channel members channel, whatever it's called, in the Discord server. Gotcha. Don't give me too many here, Hobbsy. It's just the big ones. Mostly just first round picks. Some seconds, I guess, can be in there as well. First and second, we'll say. No, it's okay. You can send it. I'll wait until you're done, Hobbs. We're going to pause after this one to go look at the real world NHL. Yeah, vision. He has a lot of vision with his height. Probably, yeah, he's a top goalie prospect. Maybe a 73, but 73 makes sense, I think, yeah. There we go. We'll do that. Where is Arabel's rights? Who has Michael Arabel's rights? Let's see. Where can I find this on Elite Prospects? Where do I have to go to find this? Elite Prospects is one of the worst websites for navigating, I have to say. Sorry, everybody. Michael Harambel, CHL rights. Where can I find this here? I don't see it anywhere. Regina Pats. All right. Great. Yeah, where am I going? Where's the WHL? Sheesh. Did I spell his name right? Rob A-L, right? Not even Rob Bell, it's A-L. Just caught that. Details, Rob Bell. That could have been a big mistake. Then the game has Harabel, but they don't have with an EL. That's crazy. Who else did we created here ourselves? Created Fowler. Jacob Fowler, CHL rights. Does it exist anywhere? Don't see it. Okay. It's good enough. Sheesh. Okay, we're going to stop here for creating players. So I have more to create than I will. But let's go to the actual EA roster. And just look, again, things that are egregious, things that do not make sense, potentials that don't make sense. Big Mason West, 6'6" center, first rounder for Blackhawks out of high school. Also D1 offers for being, yes. No, we will do it. I will get there, Dan. Hobbs is making a list for me, and I'll get to them. You know what, everybody? I want to have that franchise mode episode out for you tomorrow. But if I have to still create all these players overnight and then record and then edit, I might have to push it until like Sunday afternoon or Monday. It might be tough to get it out in 12 hours. I'd have to be up till 2, 3 in the morning. I don't know if I could do it tonight without I didn't know it would be this much player editing. Okay, let's see how far we get. I'm going to sort... No, we'll just scroll through each team. Anything that really stands out as this is crazy. Like, Minchikov is great, but Lacomb's an 85. Colangelo's 77. Colangelo's better than 77. Quick little... If it's one overall, I'm not going to bother, but Colangelo could be 79 or 80. Great shooter. Thanks, Monitor. I appreciate it. I told everybody 11 a.m. Eastern, get excited tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Get excited, everybody. But now that we have all this editing to do, it's like, I don't know if it's going to make sense to push that it's not a good product and I'm getting 3 hours of sleep, right? Okay, the shooting accuracies are already pretty high. Maybe it's the awarenesses. Already pretty good, too. Where can we find some room for him? Hand-eye. Deking. Not much in Colangelo. He is who he is. Your shot accuracy can go up by 1. It's 30 minutes on Mooney, not to worry about it. Puck control. Speed. No, he's stuck at a 77. It's gotta be the awarenesses. Even then. Wait, you have to go all the way to 88 offensive awareness. No. 76 is... That's it. Okay, no. Sorry, Colangelo. I tried. Actually, you know what? Discard changes. Let him be. Goalies, Dostal, Marachek, Husso. Alright. Just for the big... I have a lot of commentary on what I'm seeing right now. But let's just keep going. Vegas is 7.6 million over the cap. Really? When Mooney leads the Habs in scoring, just remember me. Absolutely. Matthew Poitras still high top 9. Okay. Kuznetsov, medium top 9. Finally gets his picture in a game. Fraser Minton, medium top 9. Hold on. Probably better than medium top 9. Second round pick. 7 points, 11 games with Providence Bruins. Yeah, let's bump Minton up. Saw some NHL action. I think high top 9. Let's go high top 9 for him. Okay, I won't touch anything else. Okay, so Minton will put the high top 9. This is not all my big major lineup changes. These are just for make the big changes to be able to start franchise mode, the big ones. Buffalo Sabres. Oh, sorry, I didn't look at goaltending over here. Swayman and Korpisalo. 85 only for Swayman, huh? Yeah, didn't have the greatest year last year. Buffalo. Kesselring. Jack Quinn, medium top 6 still with 82. Krebs still medium top 6 as well. Kulich. Zach Benson still medium elite, up to 81. Okay. Zach Jones. Joshua Doan. Josh Doan, is he really medium top 6? Let me see here. Josh Doan, 26 points in 28 games in Tucson, 1951 in Utah. Bah, 80-23. It wouldn't be crazy to keep it like that, I guess. But Cagney says no, so we will do something. No, I hear you. I'll listen to AGMs. The fact we need to do all this just to start the franchise. Tell me about it. Are there any new signings in NHL recently, aside from Georgiev? I'll add him in right now. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Yeah, after that trade, they're gonna hope. Just Georgiev? Alright. Roster, player movement. Let's get all these guys out of here. Any buried contracts with these teams? Like Carey Price and all these guys, let's get them out of the lineup. Out of the roster, I mean. Buried contracts. No, it's good. Chicago must have what? Shea Weber here? Sure, they put it. Okay, so the game puts them at 4. No, this is probably the created roster that did this. So Shea Weber, we're gonna just transfer them out of the game. And last at 40 overall, so they don't have to do any work. You know what? I'm gonna leave them there. If the roster we downloaded put them to 40 overall, that's okay with me. 70 overall, they play in the AHL. It's weird, but at 40 overall, they're not going anywhere. And when they retire, you can actually see them in the final page, which is nice. Now, let's say, for example, like, is he over in San Jose? Where's Carey Price? There he Couture and Price, 40-36. Are they still cap hits? I believe... well, no, in IRL, they're on the LTIR. So they're not cap hits, IRL. In that way, but are they on the non-roster? So the team can still have, does this count towards the team's 50 contracts? That's what I'm trying to say. Do Couture and Price, for example, Logan Couture and Carey Price, do they count towards the 50 contracts for the Sharks? Hey, Brad, did you get NHL M26? No, but I will be very soon. Thanks, Hobbsy. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Anyways, I gotta go get Georgiev here signed on. Matt Grzelcyk hasn't signed? All these guys haven't signed? Didn't Pacioretty sign? Where's Max Pacioretty? Or was it just a professional tryout or something? No, he's still a free agent, huh? Even Matt Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk, yeah, Richard free agent. Yeah, 84 overall somehow. And Jack Roslovic also 84. So Grzelcyk and Roslovic, I'm going to put them on team, downgrade them, then put them back to free agency. Let's see. Georgiev, there he is. Let me put all these guys on Buffalo. Then allow me to go to edit player. End up in the KHL. Interesting, Grzelcyk. Okay, Matt Grzelcyk, 84 overall. Come on. Then he retired. 89 stick checking, 87 shot blocking, 84.5-star defense. Matt Grzelcyk. Are you serious? Maybe once upon a time. Grizzer. Speed, I think he's got, right? Puck controls, bring that down. Passing, he's offensively minded, so I don't mind keeping those a little higher. Where is the big drop going to come? 90 deking. Yeah, let's bring that down. 87 shot blocking. Don't think so. 87 defensive awareness. Don't think so. And let's go to 87 stick checking. 85. 84 shot. No, 85 shot blocking. Yeah, 81 overall I think makes more sense for a free agent like Matt Grzelcyk. 84 defensive awareness, I mean to say, so 81 overall, yeah. And then the other one was Jack Roslovic. Could somebody give me the information on Georgiev's contract, by the way? I'll do that right now. Was it 1 year, 925K? Let's see who gets it first. Sorry, wrong place. Contract. 1 year, one way. 825. Got it. Brad's first. Thank you, Brad. Hobbsy, thank you as well. 1 year, 825, one way, no clauses. Very good. Welcome to Buffalo. And then Roslovic. Let's bump you down a little bit. If you're still unsigned, it can't be that you're an 84 overall and get snatched up right away by a team giving you 6 million. Well, not 6 million, but 3-4 million. I'm surprised Roslovic still hasn't signed, though. Jackie Roslovic. What did he do last year? Roslovic. Last year, 39 points in 81 games, 22 goals with the Hurricanes. Yeah, he's good. I'm just going to put him down to an 81, I think. Yeah, shooting accuracies can come down a little bit. 83 overall. Yeah, let's just bring the shooting down a little bit on this guy. Offensive awareness 88. Slow your horses here. Yeah, down to 83. Those changes. All right, just the big one. So now I'm going to go ahead and drop Roslovic and Grzelcyk back to free agency. Buffalo. So now we take Roslovic and Grzelcyk, drop to free agency. So now who are the free agents? Here you go. He's got even an X factor. Yeah. Jan Ruda, Eric Johnson, Max Pacioretty, Robbie Fabry. There you go. Makes me feel a bit better. Okay, back to edit player. How long is this list that you sent me here, Hamzi? Let's see. Oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. That's a lot. Cole Hudson, yeah, guys like that. EJ Emery, Charlie Stramel, Isaac Howard, Mason West. Boy. I don't mind staying up for a few hours and doing that, but then to do it and then record an episode and then edit an episode, I wouldn't get any sleep. So I'm not going to be able to get it out for tomorrow. I'm sorry for those who I said, tomorrow 11 a.m. Eastern, Saturday, get excited. I'm just not going to be able to by then with having, but it's worth it in the long run to have a good roster. Okay, on to Calgary. Anything egregious here in Calgary? Don't rush the publish. Yeah, I won't. That'll be what I do. Finally, I've been screaming for this. Mackenzie Weegar, with his 80 shooting accuracy, scoring 20 goals a year. Finally, 90 shooting accuracy, finally. And Jake Bean that scores 2 goals a year. Does he still have 90 shooting accuracy? Now Jake Bean has 82. Okay, at least it's down a little bit. My goodness. Okay, anything egregious? Kevin Ball, 84, really? Wasn't there a big extension that just got signed? Wasn't there some big extension that just got put out in the NHL recently? I just want to make sure everything's in the game. Zane Parrick is there, that's nice. The only option is just create a fake file for the intro and just start a new one for Ep 1. No, I want to talk about all the prospects in it and all that. I thought about that idea, though. Dustin Wolf, 87 overall. I think that's pretty fair. I think that's good stuff for Dustin Wolf. Welcome to all 27 of you watching this roster editing extravaganza here on a late Friday evening. Subscribe and hit that bell to not miss out on any of our NHL 26 content here on the channel. Franchise modes, career simulations, and much more. We have over 1,200 videos already on the channel. Take a second to check it out. I'm sure you enjoy it much more. Kenny, there are multiple guys I left off. Yeah, thank you, Hamsi. Slavin finally had 90 overall. Slavin, finally, the respect finally comes his way. 90 overall, but only 84 shot blocking. Ah, that's what it was. Wolf's extension. Does Wolf has a... No, he does not have his extension. Thank you. Any NHL moves, any extensions, signings, trades since, I think, September, 3rd or something, I'd have to go ahead and put in here. So let me know about that, please. Sam, no problem about the delay. The roster is extremely important, so if it takes a bit longer for the better roster, it's ultimately worth it. Thank you, Sam. Wolf extension. 7 years at 52.5. So 7 by 7.5. Thank you, Cute Mazda Miata. $7.5. There you go, Sam. Works out. 7 by 7.5. What kind of trade clauses are here? So year 1, so 26, 27. Year 1, nothing. Hold on a second. Year 1 of the extension clause, nothing. Year 2, nothing. Year 3, modified 10 team, all the way 10 team. Only a modified no trade clause all the way through, right? Interesting. Modified no trade clause. Oh, it's good stuff. To do your roster for a franchise really sets the table. It's fun. 10 team loss. Thank you very much. Year 4, 10 team. Year 5, 10 team. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Year 6, 10 team. And year 7, 10 team. There you go. Dustin Wolf. Bing, bang, bong. Okay. Well, hold on a second. That's not his contract. No. EA, hold on a second. He's not on a 7 by 7.5. He's on a 1-year deal still, right? Wait, was Dustin Wolf under contract? Dustin Wolf, was he still under contract for this last season? Or is this the first year of his deal? What's his 25-26 cap hit? $850K, yeah. He's still on our normal ELC. Hold on a second here, EA. Contract details. Oh, I had to put it under extension. That's why. 1 day delay in exchange for more complete and detailed roster. Well worth it. Thank you, Dan. So, I'm sorry about that. So it's 1 year, 850K. Hey. One year, 850. And then the extension is 7 by 7.5. There you go. I said I take my blame for EA back. Now, year 1 and 2, nothing. Year 3, now there's the 10 team. 10 team. 10 team. Year 7 last year. 10 team. Year 8, because, okay, so year 8 of the contract. Hold on a second. Because the game's not understanding this. So year 1 and 2, so there would be no clause then in year 3, which is really year 2 of his extension. And then down here, year 8 would be the 10 team. I think we got that. Oh boy. Whew, that's that. Now, Carolina, we started seeing them already. Stankoven, medium elite, that's cool. Jackson Blake. Medium top 9 Jackson Blake. At least high top 9, right? If not low top 6. What should we give to like Blake? Like Kotkaniemi's still low top 6. But Jackson Blake, they just signed with that big $5.6 million extension. What do you think? Low top 6 or high top 9 on Jackson Blake? Let me see this. Jackson Blake. For a 4th round pick, 34 points in 80 games this past year in his rookie season. High top 9. Dan says low top 6. Hobbs says high top 9. Since that seems to be our middle 6 potential. True. Does he have that top line potential? More high top 9 in the sense that he'll be a middle 6 kind of guy. Sam says medium 6 for Blake for me. But I'm not upset with medium top 6, says Hobbsy. And yes, Coronado, a minor threat. Coronado is signed 7 by 6.5, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, if the AGMs are more convinced by the medium top 6, then we can do that. Wait, we said, sorry, not medium top 6, low top 6. Unless we're saying medium top 6, but it's Kotkaniemi who I'm moving down to medium top 9 potential. Oh, good old Jesperi Kotkaniemi. The good old days. Alright, Kotkaniemi. Anybody else that's really weird? Goalies, Freddie Anderson, Kochetkov. Okay, Chicago. Don't worry about potentials for the older players. What are we shedding a tier for? Korchinski, medium elite. Lev Shanov, medium elite. Oh, for Kotkaniemi? Top 9. Who top 9? You're saying for Kotkaniemi? Or are you still back talking about Blake? Yeah, Cockney. Cam York, hey Data, gotta go see you guys for the first episode of Franchise Mode. Yes, coming soon. I guess not tomorrow, but coming very soon. Thank you, Cam York. I appreciate you throwing in all your thoughts. Oh, Zary, did that extension get put in there for Connor Zary? Let's see. Connor Zary, it is not in there. Thank you. I'll go through and double check later, but it's good that I could save some time and do it right now. 3 years at 3.775. Any trade clauses on that? 3 years at 3.775. Oh wait, that's his current contract. Oh, because he wasn't even under contract. Oh, is his contract? Hey, I'm sleeping. I am sleeping. Thank you for bringing that up, though. Nazar got an extension. Yeah, it's in there. Good. And his face is finally in the game, too, Frank Nazar. Spencer Knight, 83 medium elite. I think that works. Low overall, but high potential. That's fine. Colorado. Yeah, look at these guys. Nelson, 86 works for me. And Chuskin, Lekanen still with his top 9 potential. I don't want the game to revert him back. No, I'm still gonna always make him top 6 every year. Drouin down from elite, and Karamaki up from top 6, top 9 to top 6 every year. Burns, Landeskog back, yes. Colton Drury. Sure. Blackwood 86, I like it. HS, they have him as a playmaker. Alright, Columbus, Orensky, Marchenko, Provorov, Kent Johnson, 86, getting some nice respect. Voronkov, look at Marchenko at an 89, that's crazy. Mathieu Olivier, 83 overall enforcer. Look at this guy. Huh? Wow. Dante Fabro, some love for him. Cole Sillinger, low top 6 still. Okay. Is Matthew Wood in the game yet? So I'll have to see that. Roslikins and Greaves. Yeah, makes sense for Elvis. Dallas. Rantanen, 93. Heiskanen, 91. Robertson, 89. Duchesne, 89. Yep, love it. Thomas Harley, I almost put him elite. Medium elite instead of high top 4. I think it's time for Thomas Harley to get some more respect here. Sorry if I sound far away. I'm leaning back on the couch now as I slowly fall asleep. Time for Thomas Harley to go medium elite. He's been high top 4 for so long. Rupe Hintz only an 87? Yeah, check if Matthew Woods played in the NHL, and then you'll know. Rupe Hintz. He doesn't even have 5-star defense? What? So he has quick draw, but 78 face-offs. Are you kidding me? Rupe Hintz. People keep saying, oh, Barkov's underrated. Barkov's not underrated anymore. Barkov has won 2 cups. He's rated properly. It's a guy like Rupe Hintz who's underrated. So Matthew Woods, yeah, he'd be in the game then. Face-offs. 85 if you have a quick draw. Let's see that. Where am I looking? Shot blocking. Defense awareness is fine. Stick checking. Let's get up there. Let's pump those numbers. Shot blocking. Does he block at all? Hints. Let's see. No, not really. So keep that low enough. Doesn't really hit that much either, so yeah, that's okay. Yeah, he was 6th in Selkie votes a couple of years ago. Last year, 37th. Okay, I get it, but why is he still at 87? So 88. We got him up to 88. Might be too tough to get to 89. So 88 for Rupe Hintz. A little bit of love for him. Come on now. Wyatt Johnson, still an 86 overall. Come on. Yes, I watched the first 2 episodes, Hobbsy. Wyatt Johnson is still an 86 overall after scoring another 33 goal, 71 point season here. With high top 6, it's enough. Come on now. It's crazy. They set something in like 2023 and they just keep it for years. Look at that face as well. That does not look like Wyatt Johnston. Elite. Puck control. Passing. Shooting +1 for everything. I don't know how good his face-offs are. Offensive awareness, let's pump it up. There you go. 88. 88 for Wyatt Johnston. Alright. There you go, a little sip. Ottinger to Smith, that's fine with me. Detroit, anything egregious. Again, that's always the key word. Edvinsson, Casper, 83. What did Marco Casper do this past year? Marco Casper, 37 points in his rookie season. Yeah, that's fine for Marco Casper. Yeah, Patty Kane, Rasmussen, legend. JVR just signed. Bernard Docker. Soderblom. Albert Johansson. Could he be higher than medium top 6D? Albert Johansson, let's see this. He's a former 60th overall second round pick, 2 years in the AHL, now a full year in the NHL. I'm going to say high top 6D for Albert Johansson. Is that maybe not in your egregious category? Yeah, Hamonic signed there. Forgot about that. Him and JVR I forgot about. Detroit just keep eating up those prospects. Mitchell and goaltending. Talbot 85, Gibson 84. That works. But Dylan Larkin, how come he can never crack 90 overall, this guy? Always a 70-point player, that's why. The game won't let him have it. Edmonton, McDavid 97, Drysdale 96, Bouchard 88, Hyman no longer top 9 potential. Ooh, there you go. Jake Wallman. Just no juice. Jake Wallman, it's a bit too crazy, I think. 8 points in 15 games. Yeah, he had a really good last year. But to give him 89 defensive awareness and all that, no, Jake Wallman. Islander Fanatic checking out for the night. Thanks for all the effort. Don't work too hard. Looking forward to episode 1. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm going to do all the creative players and all that and get to bed, whatever, for like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And then I'll be able to record the first episode tomorrow sometime instead of doing it tonight, I guess. Okay. Puck control, 89. You're not Cale Makar. Relax a little bit. Passing, sorry. 92 slap shot power. Maybe, but... Okay. 90 slap shot accuracy. Same as Mackenzie Weegar. Scores 20 goals every year. Okay, let's calm down a little bit. Wallman, yes, should also be an offensive defenseman, I'm pretty sure. Do we all agree with that? What kind of sandwich for dinner? What are the options? Like, what's in the fridge? Are we okay with Wallman as an offensive defenseman? Does he block? Hockey ref. Jake Wallman. Yeah, he blocks. We'll keep it there. Offensive awareness, let's bring that in. Defensive awareness. See, he had a really good year, so 85 doesn't hurt. I'm not offended to put 85. Or 87, come on. Nurse 85. Matthew Savoie, medium elite, yes. Goalie Skinner 84, it makes sense. Florida, these should all be fine. Stanley Cup champions. Sam Bennett 87, yeah. Verhaeghe's a power forward? Carter Verhaeghe power forward, really. Verhaeghe threw 95 hits. He throws a hit a game-ish. His 82-game career average is 60 hits per 82 games. I don't know if I'd say he's a power forward. I think he's been a sniper in past years. I mean, he's a 42, 34, 20 goals. He's gone down a little bit. Anyways, I disagree with it, but it's not enough for me to go in and change it. I'll do it another day. If ever. It's not enough, because player types don't even mean that much anyways. Why are we going to bend over backwards for randomness? Los Angeles Kings. Kopitar down to 88, huh? Kopitar. I mean, I think he's still got it. Still playing big ice time. 88 is not terrible. Philip Dano, always the top 9 potential. Philip Dano. Anderson. Brandt Clark, 85. Really? Brandt Clark is an 85. Hold on. Brandt Clark, who scored 33 points in 78 games. Actually, 121 blocks. Yeah. It's because as an offensive defenseman, his overall gets pumped by that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave it. Why not? I'm going to leave it for Brandt Clark. That's okay. Good enough. Kemper, he did have a crazy year somehow. Darcy Kemper did, so we'll leave him there. Okay, Minnesota. Let's see, Kaprizov. You can transfer him to another team at this point since he's leaving. We'll see. Boldy, Brodin, Faber, Zuccarello, Rossi, 86 on his new contract. That's going to be great for them, 3x5. Belton, Foligno, Tarasenko, 83. Okay. Okay. Goalies, Gus and Wallstedt. Good. Le Canadien Montréal, Le Suzuki, 90. Caulfield, 88. Lane Hudson, 88. I love Lane Hudson. There's that picture, but yeah, would be a custom from Wawa, New Jersey, convenience store, quickly, okay. My top 3 would be Buffalo Chicken Salad Club. Hold on, let me think about these options. Classic Italian, maybe a roast turkey wrap. I'm still on the Rossi Elite train, I think, Hobbsy. Unless we're going high top 6, I think I'm still on the Rossi Elite train. I've always been a Marco Rossi truther. I've said that again. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. 60 points last year as a 23-year-old. Yeah, I'm on board. Rossi truther. I'd say Buffalo Chicken Salad Club. That's really speaking to me right now, Dan. Like Lane Hudson. What's his shot? What are his blocks looking like? He blocked 123 shots, really. 40 hits. I mean, I guess we keep it. It's because he's an offensive defenseman. Tic Tac, get in here. Welcome. Glad you could make it, my friend. The annual deep dive has been had. Now we're doing some roster editing. Glad to have you in here, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Good evening to you. So we'll keep Hudson there. Dobson, 88 as a two-way D. Different story. I can't even fathom. I can't even remember that he's a Montreal Canadian. Gooley, 86. Matheson, 86. Look at that. All top 4D of 88, 88, 86, 86. Amazing. Slavkovsky. Demidov already 85. On this is where, I don't know. Demidov already 85. Let's pull it back a little bit here. That's a Canadiens fan. Let's pull it back over here a little bit. High elites, that's okay with me. Puck control, go down 1, passing down 1. Let it grow a little bit. Don't just give it to him right away. Accuracies are probably okay. Deking, let's bring it down. Offensive awareness, let's bring that down too. Do we go 83? 83. Let's have 88 offensive awareness down to an 83. Rookie season 83, I think that's fair. Yeah, I agree, Cameron. Line-A. Crazy. Line-A, Dobson. Look at these guys. The Habs fans and watchers are too reasonable. It's unnerving. Kirby Doc. Will he figure it out? What's his durability, I wonder? 81, really. I saw a convention that Roy Halladay was the Blue Jays' Carey Price. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. Newhook. Gallagher, Carrier, blah, 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 blah. Sure, Joe Valeno, need him top 6. Yeah. Zach Boldzuk needs some love, actually. Zach Boldzuk had a really good year. And the game's going to bury him as a 4th liner or something. And he's going to play middle 6 for the Canadians. Zach Boldzuk had a really good season. We got to give him a little reward. Let's go. Those are all good. Sometimes it's just the awarenesses you got to play with. Yeah. We're going to go. Eesh. How much do I have to go? Stick checking can go up a little bit. Offensive awareness up 1. E. Okay, gets into 81. Alright, we'll do him at 81 then. Jack Guy, only a 77 for Jack Guy? Really? I would, but Sam, it just wouldn't do anything. The endurance doesn't really do anything for the actual overall of the player. So we could bump it, but it wouldn't affect the overall. I mean, what does Jack Guy block shots? However, Jack Guy, right? He hits a lot, yeah. A ton of hits. Close to a block per game. If you really want me to, Sam, I'll do it. No problem. Just if you were telling me because you want to help out in bumping the overall, it won't help. Are you able to share rosters cross-platform this year? No, you cannot. All the same glitches were there. We had a fun time, Tic Tac. You would have loved the deep dive. It's on the channel. Go check it out. We had a lot of good laughs with franchise mode tonight. Let's pump up the body checking. I'll bet $100 million you can't. You would be correct. We'll watch a deep dive. Yeah. You know, ×2 speed it, fly through, have some fun. Then we joked around a good bit. We'll just up the physical to get him to 78 so he's more usable as an NHL piece. There you go. Armor Jack Guy. Kapanen might make the team this year even, but I gotta move on here. Laddock from the trade, yeah. Goalies, Montembeault, hey, up to 85. Voyons, how about that? And Dobesh. Alright, donc. Voici vos Canadiens. Nashville. Brady Shea. Are we still in the 87 overall Brady Shea camp? Or can we move on? Brady Shea, let's see. This past year, 93 blocks, 52 hits. Okay, the game understands that. But why the 89 offensive awareness? -24? No, it's time to bring him down a little bit. Nothing crazy, but let's bring down Brady Shea. He still eats a lot of minutes. He's still a very good player. 84 even says Cagney? Well, yeah, the Silver Fox, yes. Speed. Is he really at 90 speed? 88 speed. Passing is still there, I think. 92 slap shot accuracy. Are you serious? Dude can skate? Alright, we'll keep it at 90 then. Nope on slap shot, yeah. Let's bring that down a little bit. I will even more if I have to. Alexander, Montreal will make the playoffs this year again. Suzuki and Monty should make the Olympic team. Monty would be my pick for backup goalie. Flower on a PTO could be pushing for the Olympics. I wonder. I really wonder. Thanks for adding your thoughts. Yeah, I think the Canadians make the playoffs this year too, and I really hope so. Oh wow! So you can definitely tell us about him then. Well, we know Brady Shea, but you can definitely speak a lot to it, Cagney. Durability. I mean, yeah, he's always playing 82-game seasons, so sure. The offensive awareness, let's bring that down a couple notches. Same for the defensive awareness, right? Flint Lockwood, you know? Who's Flint Lockwood? Flint Lockwood. Oh, from Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs. I can see that. Discipline 6 checking. Down to 86. What else can we do, Cagney, to play around with Shay's overall? After doing what I just did. Great movie. Really good movie. Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs. Good stuff. Just break him. Is it the shooting actor? He still scored, what, 10 goals last year? Something like that, then, maybe? Make him cry over his decision to sign with Nashville. Oh, Cagney. Okay, 85. We'll survive with him at 85, then. Stamkos, Marchessault, Ryan O'Reilly, now 34, yeah. Hey, what's good, bro? Aviations. What's up? I just discovered you and saw you did HLM. Yes, I do. I'm a big fan of HLM and wondering if you're going to do... Alright, gotta read it over here. And yes, I will be doing HLM 26. I've been in contact with the HLM team, and I will be doing another guide video as well as an HLM 26 series. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you for saying so. Yeah, we'll be doing that soon. Hey Ryan, evening data, thoughts on Fleury retiring a Penguin? I love it. Not just retiring a Penguin, but getting a PTO in there too. Get some preseason action. Oh, amazing. I love that. So awesome. My family, we all love Fleury. My brother's, I'd say probably one of the biggest Marc-Andre Fleury collectors, I guess in the world. I was going to say in the province, but like who outside of Quebec is collecting Fleury, aside from like, you know, a handful of people, I guess. So I'd say he's one of the biggest Marc-Andre Fleury collectors. I'd say a top 100 Fleury collector in the world. How about that? Is the lovely lady doing well? Hope first few months of marriage have been blissful. Thank you. Yes, they have been. They've been a real great time. Nights like this, she goes to bed while I'm streaming, right? So I'll go join her eventually. But it's you know, from the day to day, and we've had some Lego Star Wars streams together. And just, you know, just living life. I get to come home from work and she's here. It's so different and it's still hard to believe. Still pretty surreal. But yeah, blissful is a good way to put it there. Thanks for asking. She's doing well. So yes, Matthew Wood is in the lineup. Goalies Saros 88, Annan only 79. Yeah. New Jersey. Hughes, Brat 91, like that. I like that. Siegenthaler 87, well deserved. Dylan 86. It's the physical. Yeah, okay. Luke Hughes needs a contract. Pesci has strong defense here as well. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 86 plus overall defensemen. I have not played HLM 26 yet. No. Very soon. Strong defensive core for the Devils. Kovacevic, 84 overall for Kovacevic. Play almost 20 minutes a night. Thanks, Bobby. Too bad she's not here. So I have to tell her to rewatch and re-listen. Come back and check this part out. Yeah, Seamus Case. Yeah, there you go. He has a picture now. Markstrom 86, huh? Yeah. Awesome. Good. Yeah, I look forward to getting into it very soon. Bo Horvat, 87 overall. That's it. 33 the year. Yeah, down year for Bo, I guess. Pellick. Matty Barzal only 86? Yeah, oh, but no, he had 20 points in 30 games. No, he's got to be 87 like Barzal. He was injured, all that. Yeah. Let's get Barzal to 87. Probably passing. There you go. One little dot on passing is an 87. There you go. Cyplikov now 84. Still no picture for him a year later. Why would there be? Then Jonathan Drouin. Data 782 Hall of Famer. 37 points in 43 games. Crazy. But I don't know why every year in, year out, he gets the elite potential. Data 782 Hall of Famer Jonathan Drouin with our NHL 23 Sharks series. Oh, the rest of these are okay, right? Duclair 79, really? Yeah, makes sense, sadly. Emil Heineman there now, medium top 6. Yes, good. McLean didn't play like the whole year at center. Okay, 77 faceoffs, yeah. All right, bro, I'm going to go watch the stream now. Probably going to fall asleep. Nice to meet you. The pleasure was all mine. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello. And I hope to see you in some future streams and videos to come. Thank you, my friend. Varlamov. It's getting tired. Yeah. Rangers. Zibanejad at only 86. It's not a 62-point season. 86 isn't bad. I guess that's okay. Lafreniere, 85. Rampe, how's the physical look? Only 4-star physical. 82 body checking, 82 aggressiveness? Hold on a second. Let me look up Rempe here. Rempe, 117 hits in 42 games. He has an 82 game average in his career of 232 hits per 82 games. And you're only going to get 82 body checking. Drouin played well with Big Mac last few years. He'll have a down year this year, especially playing for Watt. Agreed. Unfortunately, agreed. Rempe. Get up there. That's because it boosts his overall too much? Is that it? Bah. He's an NHL player. There you go. Bring the power down a little bit. Down to 80 overall. Bring the awarenesses down. Sure. Give Rempe 80 overall. Why not? The guy, he's throwing his body like crazy. You got to give him the respect. In the physical, yeah, 5 stars. There you go. You can even say aggressiveness and everything else, but at least the body checking. Gabriel Perrault, there he is. Hoffman. Goalie Shesterkin. Quick, we're almost there. Then we get to the final prospects in the OHL, CH, whatever. Fly through those. Cousins, Zub, Lars Eller, yeah, 83. Pinto. Is Pinto still 83 area? Probably. Zetterlund. David Perron. Arthur Kaliev is there now? Didn't realize that. Allmark 87. Yeah. Flyers. Connect me. Michkov, Sanheim, Couturier. York, Tippett, Zegras 83 with low elite. I think that's fair. Noah Cates been looking, yeah, he's been looking great in those middle 6 roles. Pinto and Eller have the same overall. Yes. Both two-way forwards. What does Eller have? Eller has... They're both pretty similar. Pinto has the better shooting and a couple better defensive stats. Eller has like the 87 puck control, 86 deking. We'll survive. Bobby Brink, medium top 6. Forsher, medium top 6. Good. Forsher, he just scored 25 goals, 43 points. The shooting is there. Okay, as the extent. Okay. Drysdale, medium elite still there. Christian Dvorak, Ristolainen, our dear beloved son Rasmus Ristolainen. Then Ryan Ellis, 36 overall. Yeah, keep him there. Erson, 82. Pittsburgh, Crosby, 94. Malkin, 88. But 85 durability, really? And skating, I don't know if he's quite there. But again, I'm trying to not be nitpicky. Brian Rusto with his top 9 potential. 30 goals year in and year out, but top 9 potential. Mantha. Dumba, top 4 potential somehow. Rutger McGroarty, high top 6. They have a picture. Yes, they do. High top 6, Rutger McGroarty. Goalies, Shelovs, and Jerry. Whoa, huge drop for Jerry. Down to an 82 overall. From almost not low enough, but it's there. Yeah, that roster falls off fast. Again, give suggestions as I go through them if you're seeing anything that you want to add your thoughts on. Celebrini, Eklund, Toffoli. I wonder, does Celebrini have the respect defensively? Yeah, 4-star defense, nice. Orlov, Wenberg, Smith. They have pictures now. Will Smith has a picture. Vinny Darnay, 80 overall. Another team that drops off pretty quick here. Kurashev. Shakir, does he have a picture? Yes, he does. Colin Graff, does he have a picture? Yes, he does. Lund doesn't have a picture, though. Okay. Goaltenders. Askarov, 82, medium elite. Okay, that works. And then Carey Price, of course. There he is. Eklund. Yes, he does have the extension. Yeah. 1 year, 5.6. Seattle, Vince Dunn, monster. Montour, McCann, still always an 86. I'm a Pens fan, and Letang should be way lower. Personally, Raquel should be 87. Tomasino should be 82, 83. So back to Pittsburgh. So you think Letang should be lower. What would you say here about Letang would go lower? The shooting, probably? 9 goals, 21 assists this past year. Maybe offensive. Yeah, I could see Letang going down to 85. Maybe. In the defense. It's already pretty low. 81 shot blocking, 82 stick checking. If that's what you're upset about, then he's already pretty low. But Raquel, 87, we could do that after a 35-goal season. 70 points. Yeah, let's give him his respect. I know he's horrible on defense, but that's why he has 81 and 82 attributes there. Raquel, what kind of love can we give to Raquel here? To get him to 87. Speed, one more notch on speed. +1 for all the shooting here. No. Alright, good old offensive awareness. Not even. Not even. It would take 94 offensive awareness. That's not going to happen. Stick checking, +1. No. Alright, he's going to have to stay at 86, but he will sim higher with those boosts to his attributes, I guess. And Tomasino, yeah, I like Tomasino. 80, he'll never grow at that point, being a 24-year-old at 80. Tomasino had 23 points in 50 games. That's good stuff. Yeah. Tomasino, a little bump for Tomasino coming up. So the AGMs throw in their thoughts. I am more than happy to oblige. Tomasino. Fast, good shot. What can be boosted for Tomasino? Speed. Endurance. There you go. 81 for Tomasino now. Yeah, that's good enough. Koivunen, like 8 games. 7. Hold on, where's Koivunen? He's in the AHL. We'll see him when we go to the AHL. We'll see him. We're in Seattle. Jared McCann, always disrespected, I find. 3 straight 60-plus point seasons. Oh, enjoy that sandwich, Dan. Take a nice big bite for me, man. Yeah, we'll fly through the AHL super fast for anyone who catches our eye. Oh, excuse me. Hey, what's it gonna take? You have to have 94. Come on. Stick checking. Boy. Yeah, good offensive awareness. Let's keep it at 92. What can we do to get him to an 87 overall? Is he aggressive? Doesn't really do anything. Why is our face-off so low as a centerman? Face-off percentage, yeah, 44.7% this past year. But still, he is a centerman. Let's see, slap shot power, wrist shot power. So that actually should be higher. 91. And accuracy. What's that? Takes the 90 passing, eh? For the puck control. Alright, 87 overall. Jared McCann giving you some love. Oh, yeah, I'm falling asleep here. Oof. It's alright. We got him to an 87. Marshman 85, Stevenson, Matty Beniers. We might have to cut this into another video, everybody. What are we at here? Over 2 hours? No, I'm tired. Oh my goodness, I had a crazy day today at work as well. Huge event that I was in charge of. It was awesome. I was in charge of like a ton of things going on, a huge event, outside all day, my voice going. 12 and 99, absolutely. I am just burnt. We'll finish the NHL. We're gonna finish the NHL. We'll do prospects and potential and last created players and a stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll stream again. Tomorrow's another day. I am getting tired. Let's see. Blues, yeah. This works for the Blues. Parayko was an 86 for so long. I was an 88. Buchnevich only 85? 57-point season. Two-way forward, really, for Buchnevich, huh? Rob Thomas, 90? Excuse me. Back-to-back 80-plus point seasons and 81 and 70 this year. The passing's already quite high. So is the offensive awareness. I'd be okay with bumping him to a 90, but what would we bump up? I don't know if there's anything we can do because his passing's already 94. His offensive awareness is already 93. He'll sim well. Doesn't matter if he's an 89. He'll sim well. Jimmy Snuggeroo, 79. Logan Mailloux, just from the Canadians there. Dvorsky. Torrey Krug, let's put him down in overall. Yeah, the 90, it's a bit of a, like, even Larkin has 89. The threshold of 90 is a big one to break. Let's bring a bunch of things down. Where are the awarenesses? All right. There you go. Okay, goaltenders, Binnington, Hoffman. Should Joel hopefully be higher than 82? Played quite a bit this past year. 82 is still good, though. Let's see. Tampa Bay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kyle Wood, 99. Baby NyQuil! Wow, another long-time viewer. Oh, I wish Kyle Wood was in here. I wish. Kyle Wood, where is he again? Is he still with the Red Star? Kyle Wood is with... No, this year... Oh, he's back in the DEL. So he spent 3 years in the KHL. And now for 25-26, he signed with the Iserlohn Roosters in Germany. And in his Roosters debut, he logged 2 assists in the first game of the season. Wow. They don't make him like Kyle Wood. What an absolute menace. 29 years old, 6'6" Kyle Wood, Data 72 Hall of Famer. Let's check their roster. Who's on this roster? Kyle Wood. Who's on this Roosters roster? Colin. Let's sort by any Canadians. Christian Thomas from Ontario. Rangers second round pick in 2010. Christian Thomas is also there. He's been in Europe since 2018. McCoy Urkamps. No, never played in the NHL. Eric Cornell, Sabres second round pick in 2014. Never played in the NHL. Tyler Boland from Newfoundland. Wow. And Kyle Wood, just eating it up. All right. Kucherov, Point, Hedman, Hagel, Gensel, Chiarelli. Should Anthony Chiarelli be higher than that? Probably. Super good defensively, 59 points. Kyle Woods, the best player on that squad, unironically. Yeah. Should Anthony Chiarelli should be higher? Now I'll head to bed. I'll try to attend the stream tomorrow. Good night. Thank you, Aviations. Appreciate it. Aviations. Is it AI? I see. Anthony Chiarelli. Is his face-offs better than that? Anthony Chiarelli. His face-offs. Yeah, his face-offs are better than that. He's 50.1 on the dot. Third in Selke votes this past year. Top 5. They always, yeah, in the last 4 years. Oh, you know what? I forgot he's in the DEL. Kyle Wood could be back in the game. You're right. I didn't even think of that. Oh, yes. We've been waiting years. We've been waiting years. We've been waiting since he left Kladno in 2022. Oh, yes. Kyle Wood, come home. Come home, Kyle. Hold on a second. Face-offs, give him a little. Let's go to 84, 85. And defensive awareness, got to go 92 for someone who's getting Selke votes like that. 87 overall, Anthony Chiarelli. Kyle Wood. He's been in the Red Wings system before. Gotta get Kyle Wood on that one-game contract. Make that one game as in NHL 26. He's on every team that we have. Yes. Nick Paul's 85? Really? Okay, yeah, I can see it. Brekstrand, Radish, Gourde. 6 years at 2.335, yeah. Moser, Geeky, yeah. Jacques Pelletier. Is he going to do anything? I don't know. Vasilevsky, 93, but who knows what's going to happen there. Okay, I'm going to stop there for the NHL, and we're ending the stream by going to the DEL. And then I'm going to bed. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Don't you dare tell me. I don't see him. No, I don't see him. So hopefully because he just signed. I don't know if he just signed, but they just played their first game. So let's wait till the first roster update and cross our fingers for Kyle Wood. Here's Christian Thomas I was just talking about. Yeah. Oh, Kyle, please, we need you. All right, I got to stop there. I am falling asleep at the controller here. So we're going to continue sometime this weekend with roster editing, and hopefully by Monday we'll have our first episode, because there's a lot to do for Creative Play. We got to make it. We want our series to be done right. We want to have the right roster. It's going to be lasting us till like almost NHL 27, right? So we want the roster to be correct, We want to take the time to do it right, so that means having to push by a few days. That's what it means. All right? Thank you for joining me on NHL 26 release day, everybody. It was a pleasure with the deep dive and the roster editing. Thank you for your input. We'll be back live again later this weekend. I'll try to work on some creative players, but yeah, well, I'll wait for most of you for a lot of the work to get done. And that's that. No more outros. Subscribe for all the NHL 26 content. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts on the rosters as well. Baby Michael, you're a legend, man. Good night. Everyone have a fantastic start to your weekend. Episode 0 going to feature just the poll winner or poll winner and live series. Just the poll winner. And then it'll be a separate episode 0 for the beginning of the live series. And Dan ends it off with a $1.99 good night dono. Thank you for a great night, homie. Dan, enjoy that sandwich. Thank you for the love. Another entry for you to the Creative Player raffle as well. Thanks, man. Love you. Well, love to everybody, but big love to Dono Dan. All right, good night, everybody.